Great Biafrans, the lovers of freedoms, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. I am an activist, freedom fighter, fearless voice, Udoo, AJ Kenda Amoosu. This day is 24 being Sunday, July 2022. Here we go. Remember, we have soldiers. Remember, we have 100 men mentioned by the leader, indigenous people of Biafra. Remember, there is happiness today in Biafran land. Remember, there is many people opening champagne. Remember, many are very happy. Many are jubilating for the good news that came for the first time in the history from United Nations, UN. Where the UN, they have knocked Tozu Nigeria government. We are UN. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu should be immediately released unconditionally. As you are jubilating as a Biafran, as you are dancing, as you are opening champagne, feeling happy, did you ask yourself, who made this good news? Who made this victory to happen? Who are those behind it? You never ask. You must ask. If you are pure Biafran believer, there is no fire without smoke. It's impossible that there must be fire without smoke. There must be fire before smoke. Without fire, no smoke. Did you ask, who are those that brought this United Nations involved? Who are those that pushed and signal UN to do the needful? Who are those? As you are listening today on this very adverts broadcast, the people that use the voter power, use everything, financial aspect of it, every manner of force to push UN to acknowledge there is a nation called Biafra, and the leader of the Biafrans, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, was kidnapped, humiliated, intimidated in Cairo, Kenya, and brought down to Zoo Nation, the terrorist nation. The petition Nigerian government by ICIC by ICC. They petitioned United Nations, and ICC was petitioned. Who are those that made this to happen? Who are those that wrote this, challenged ICC? Who are those that challenged United Nations? 100 men. The former Deputy Attorney General, Attorney Bruce Fine. Today, you are jubilating without knowing where this great assistant come from. You are jubilating without asking who made this to happen. Do not be ungrateful human being. Do not be selfish. If you want Biafra to come, any good news that took place, any good impacts that took place for Biafra to come, there must be people behind it, and you must ask to say thanks to the 100 men. How many of you have come out to say thanks for the 100 men projected by Mazen Ndigbo Kanu? Mazen Ndigbo Kanu created his foundation very unique and sensitive, very strong. He created the leader women IPOB USA was mentioned by Mazen Ndigbo Kanu, Madam Bridget Okafor. And since then, Madam Bridget Okafor never disappointed the foundation of Mazen Ndigbo Kanu. Since then, Madam Bridget Okafor still consistent, working. She's very humble, very unique, very straightforward, making sure all the women must support the foundation of Mazen Ndigbo Kanu. And since then, Mazen Ndigbo Kanu kidnapped in Kenya and brought down to zoo, terrorist country. Madam Bridget Okafor, the woman leader, never rests. The 100 men, there was event that took place in Boston 2 weeks ago, not even up to 2 weeks ago, not even up to 9 days ago, where the advert was going around the whole world. But many of you refuse to pay attention. Many of you refuse to go and witness who are those 100 men. The 100 men, they have taken control. The 100 men, they are the one that stood up. They are the one that refused to give up. Consistent. The 100 men, they were organized. Too much respect for themselves. They are very humbled. Yet, the money that is involved is huge amount of money. All these this good news you are hearing today did not come from air. There is people that made it to happen. There is people that sacrifice their money, sacrifice their time, sacrifice everything to see that they never let Mazen Nnamdi Kanu down. And that is the good news you are hearing today from the United Nations. So any animal or idiot that will come to claim the victory is a scammer. Anyone that will come and feel that he can take advantage to come and claim great work made by other people, great effort made by 100 men, then an idiot, an animal will come to claim the victory. When you prescribe the person, you prescribe the person as a saboteur, as a Judas, as a criminal, as a hypocrisy, and a liar. My great Biafrans, new events will take place on the 6th of August. The 100 men, they are ready. Begin to buy your tickets to Texas. Begin to confirm your tickets. August 6th. August 6th. Inform your natives. Inform your friends. There will be visitors from Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, European countries, from China, India, every part of Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan. In August 6th, you will see the 100 men live. You will meet them live. Those that made this good news from United Nations go to Texas to meet them. Men and women involved, go there, you see them. Go there, you are free to ask any question. Go there, you are free to answer, ask any question as you like. If you cannot be able to surface live, please immediately find yourself in Zoom link. Connect yourself in Zoom link. Zoom link followed. Do not miss this day. Do not ever miss this very day. Proceed to Texas. Proceed. Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Proceed without any delay. These are the people, they have taken control to challenge the world, which you are seeing today. The champagne you are celebrating today, the dancing you are celebrating today, the happiness that arrived in Biafran land today is from these 100 men. The thousands and millions of money which the 100 men have spent that made this good news to happen with immediate effects is a miracle. These are the people, they are well to do. They vow They cannot be alive and let the terrorists to take over what belongs to Biafrans. The 100 men. When you go to Texas on the 6th of August, you witness the miracle of God. On the 6th of August, the 100 men, they have begun to do wonder. The sample of the action from United Nations did not come from air. There is people behind it. These are the 100 men. The 100 men, they are ready to stop Nigeria terrorist government under President Muhammad Buhari for mass killings in Biafran land. The 100 men, they are ready to empower Eastern Security Network and support Eastern Security Network to be more and more stronger than before, than ever. The 100 men. The 100 men are the one will be behind as disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as soon as he's released from the hand of terrorist government and saboteurs. The 100 men are willing, consistent, to support for the referendum and freedom of Biafrans. The 100 men, you go to Texas, Houston, you meet them. If you cannot able to be there live, please make sure you find yourself in Zoom link. You are free to ask any question. You are allowed to ask any question. Those of you that always ask, you don't know who to follow. You are confused. Why must you be confused? Even though Simon Epa, a scammer, is always divert your mind, your focus in a different area in order to blackmail Foundation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And because of this, the 100 men we talk about stood up and said enough is enough to Simon Epa, with Umada, the divorcee Umada, he gathered around him to scam Biafrans. And Nelly Ofegu, Madam Oyibo, the 100 men, they are ready to destroy any idiot, any fool or animal that will come against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Foundation. These are the 100 men. Please, on August 6th will be another day for Biafrans. The foreign attorney general will be there live. Attorney Bruce Fawn, he will be there live. If you don't know him, go there, you meet him live. There will be Egusi Obono. There will be Ofora. There will be Biafran dish. You find Ikwocha citizens there. You find Edo people there. You find Delta there. You find Cross Rivers there. You find Akwa there. You find Calabar there. You find Bayelsa there. You find Igbo Biafrans there. These are the people. When you talk about Biafrans, you talk about the names that mentioned here. The speakers of the day, Attorney Bruce Fenn, Mazi Maxwell Dede, Professor Anthony Ejiofor, President World Igbo Congress, Professor Gosin Osuji, Reverend Father Augustine Odimekwa Alusineje Ụka ndị Biafra, ụkọchukwu anyị ekene gị o. Madam Bridget Okafor, IPOB Women Leader, USA. Professor Reminus Oka, Dr. Anthony Obi Kudu, Engineer Ivan Mwankwo, Madam Helen Nwafo, IPOB Women House Speaker, Madam Beatrice Ekezie, IPOB Financial Secretary, Mazi Ben Nwankwo, Great Biafrans, lovers of freedoms, make sure each of you will not miss this day. The solution for Biafrans to get the leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. These are the people working for it. The 100 men. The solution to empower ESN, Eastern Security Network. This is the 100 men in Texas. On August 6th, for Biafrans to have their independence, don't fail this day. In Texas. I am still an activist, fearless voice, Udoo. Amoosu,